Oh, alrighty. Hello and welcome everybody to Scary Dino. Hopefully everybody had a good Saturday, as good as possible, in the quest to continue my tweaking of playing the big scary dinosaurs. This is my favorite variation, I can safely say, over the past 4 years. Thousands and thousands of games with this deck. I'm just loving the new edition of Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm just going to keep putting it through its paces, figuring out what I like best, testing out a couple different things. But tonight is Scary Treasure and the art treasure map. Fantastic artifact for 2. You can pay 1, tap it to scry 1, put a landmark counter on treasure map. Then, if there are 3 or more landmark counters on it, transform treasure map and create 3 treasure tokens. So right there, when it transforms, we get a land which ramps us, plus the 3 treasure tokens. There's a very good chance by the time this does transform, we should easily be able to play Tyrannosaurus Rex, definitely Carnage Tyrant. But certainly just using those treasures to play the big guys that we might have seen or might be able to see a little more consistently with the scries that we're naturally doing with this. I was thinking of maybe putting this in the sideboard, bringing it in whenever I do switch out Otepec Huntmaster in those games and matches that he just dies too easily. Black stuff, fatal push, anything that deals 2 damage. Just maybe finding a replacement for this guy. And treasure map, I mean, kind of similar. By the time, we're able to cast these guys, like I say, whether you're using Huntmaster or treasure map, well, treasure map could be a lot better. You wouldn't be casting Carnage Tyrant on turn 4. Sometimes you can cast Carnage Tyrant on turn 4, but that is doesn't happen too often, I must say. So let's consider turn 5, you're able to cast one of the big scary things. By turn 5, you could have done treasure map 3 times. Turn 3, turn 4, and then turn 5 right there. After you untap, you pay 1, it flips, you get 3 treasure tokens plus the land. So technically for that turn, you would be up 1 mana. I'm pretty sure. Or up 3. Because you tapped or used 1 to tap this the final time and put that landmark counter on. So you could be up 3 with the treasures. Huntmaster, even though cost reduction could help you play multiple dinos a turn, you'd still only be up 1 to be able to play the big guy. And of course treasure map is a little bit more durable. Paulo, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. Glad you could join me right at the start. I was just explaining how I think treasure map, it's going to be quite fantastic for the deck, scrying for consistency, and then when it flips, boom, we get those treasures. We get Treasure Cove itself, which is a land, which is going to help cast these guys. But still, maybe using Huntmaster and treasure map and Marauding Raptor and Pillar of Origins. Perhaps this is a little bit too much overkill in ramp. We'll see. But I think it's going to be good. Very good. If we don't need the extra ramp from the treasures, we can just tap Treasure Cove, sacrifice 1 of them, draw a card. Maybe I could do a little bit more of a treasure spin on this, just to help cast the big guys a little bit better. But I'm excited overall. Nothing really for interaction other than a single copy of Domri, so we could potentially get caught out, but we have big enough, scary enough guys. Maybe it doesn't matter when we just smash right through them and they can't do a whole lot to this stuff. Still 19 lands, like an absolute madman. Sideboard wise, Rampaging Ferocidon for the life gain stuff. You guys may have seen the match against Celestia Angels where this featured. Lovely. Bouncers beatdown. Greasefang, if we face that, the main plan is Bouncers beatdown would take out Greasefang. We wouldn't have to worry about it cheating out vehicles that way. Nothing really graveyard hate related. Reckless Rage takes out Greasefang also. that's pretty much it. No sweepers, because I'm hoping to rely on Ripjaw Raptor, pinging him with Reckless Rage, just using Bouncer's Beatdown, plus Domri maybe fighting a little bit to keep the opponent in check. But other than that, we could get caught out a little bit, depending how aggressive decks are. Some games, you just lose. There's not a whole lot you can do, especially if you are on the draw. If something aggressive is on the play, well, might not be your day. Full pot of coffee. I'm ready to go. Maybe more than 2 hours tonight. I'm keeping a watch on my daughter at the moment. Actually, maybe I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'll just switch things up for a second here. Well, that's not working too well. Maybe once we finish this match, and yeah, I got the monitor. She seems to not be stirring too much, and this hand could be stirring up a lot of trouble because we got 2 lands like I would hope to see with the amount of lands in the deck, able to play Marauding and Huntmaster. Now there isn't 2 sources of green, unfortunately, for Topiary, but well, we'll hope for the best. Castle Garenbrig has to enter the battlefield first, come down first, just because we don't have a forest for it to come into play untapped. And it does appear to be Esper Control again. We've taken them down before, blue, black, and white. Well, we got Shifting Ceratops, that's going to be good. We're going to have to worry about counter spells to some degree. It would have been nice to get that second source of green, definitely. Oh, Sheoldred's Edict. Making us sacrifice the Huntmaster. I am very happy about that because it means there's one less thing that's going to make us sacrifice something more impactful. Huntmaster certainly is absolutely lovely, but when they use something that can make us get rid of our own Carnage Tyrant or Tyrannix Rex on something else, I'm liking that. Oh, now they could have counter spells. We got to ramp stably, get some stuff. They'll maybe see that Maraudings will ping and take out Topiary Stomper completely, but this is not bad. Oh, interesting. Well, so we have enchantments and who knows what. We definitely need more sources of green. But if all goes well, we might see Tyrannix Rex next turn. If we draw another land, we get the Rex. That's going to Rex. We're not near 7 lands, so this is really not a total loss. We got the benefit of 2 damage to the opponent, plus a basic land for 2 green. You can't beat that. Absolutely fantastic. But Domri certainly has to happen. We'll take out Liliana so we don't have to discard. Actually, you know what? I'm going to drop them. I like that instead. I can discard quite easily Regisaur Alpha, Shifting Ceratops, that sort of thing. I'll probably get rid of Regisaur Alpha just because I like shifting with the can't be countered aspect. This opponent probably has some number of counter spells in their hand. Oh my goodness. Well, we got some good stuff. There you go, folks. Boom. Castle Garenbrig coming in strong for the win. We either get that extra mana from Domri or smoked them. Wow. I told you, we got a good matchup against Control. Nothing they could do. That is a good way to start off the night, I must say. But they have some black related stuff with Sheoldred, or, well, they certainly have Sheoldred, probably. I see black and I assume that. Liliana. I don't think it's enough that I really want to bring in Bouncer's Beatdown. Certainly Huntmaster probably is going to die pretty easily. Could probably cut Ranging Raptors as well. I don't have a whole lot of creatures. Rampaging Frostodon. Stop some of that life gain potentially. If they play creatures, maybe they only have one, so Rampaging can keep swinging in with its menace and, yeah, stop, some of that potential life gain. And then, excuse me, I gotta get drinking my coffee. Bouncer's Beatdown. And a Ripjaw. No. Huntmaster. Well, even though Huntmaster can die easily, maybe this is the game that Treasure Map shines. But you saw how they couldn't stop us there. We just gotta get to 6 with Marauding, reducing Tyrannix Rex to 6, and off to the races, especially with the boost in power from Domri. Marauding swinging with 5 power, Tyrannix Rex swinging with 9. Wow, that's good. And this is a lovely hand. I may try for Treasure Map, depending if they got a lot of mana up. Interesting. Play it safe. I bet they're going to kill something. They could counter something as well, but Treasure Map is not so scary. If they have a counter spell, I feel like they let Treasure Map happen. If I tried for Marauding, it either would get countered or killed. So with Treasure Map, that's going to help us, you know, get closer to stuff we need. We're in a good position. We keep being in a good position. All right. Yeah, well, pay for that. Scry with the map. And I'm feeling pretty good again. Regis or Alpha potentially next turn, but we'll see. Ah, yes, okay. Like I expected, they were going to take it out. We do need... Technically, we don't need another land if we can eventually get Treasure Map flipped. You know what, we're going to send that Stomping Ground to the bottom. Yeah. Excuse me. Yes, yesterday's list. A very smooth ramp. Very satisfying indeed, I must say. The ramping potential with Ranging Raptors, if you're facing anything aggressive. Lovely stuff. Galta would be nice. Next turn, we would be getting Tyrannix Rex. Now, can we go the Rex plus Galta is the question. I'll keep Galta in. I'll keep it in. Yeah, I'm just liking this scry. Even if we don't send it to the bottom, just planning out based on what we have in hand, based on what we will draw that next turn. It's pretty fun. Enjoyable. But definitely with the smooth ramp. Adding in Ranging Raptors with Topiary Stomper, Thunderherd Migration, something like that. Doing just a little bit more early on seems to be the ticket. Unfortunately, they're taking out Tyrannix Rex because we're about to drop them next turn. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate, but we have 3 more Tyrannix Rexes plus... Alright, let's flip that. Plus 4 Carnage Tyrants, and that is going to do the trick, I think. Oh, lovely stuff. Let me think. I want to use this ability. 2, 5, 7. Yeah. I'm going to try and play some stuff. If this all works out, we can get Regisaur plus Galta. We'll see what they have up their sleeve. Boom. Might make us sacrifice it or something, or kill it. I don't know. I figured something would be countered there. Something bad would happen. Wow. Okay. Whew. That's a good start to the Saturday night. Utter annihilation. Nothing they could do. Definitely. I mean, I'm just happy Treasure Map showed up strong in the beginning. The first match right there. If we hadn't flipped Treasure Map, we wouldn't have been able to do Regis or Alpha Well, first we used Castle Garenbrig to make 6, and then one of the treasures to make a source of red for Regisaur. We were left with 2. We actually had 1 left over after casting Ghalta. Regisaur Alpha plus Rampaging Ferocidon is a total power of 10, reducing Ghalta to 2, but we still could have done it even if Ghalta was reduced to 3 right there. And my goodness, so lights out. Whew. I'm feeling good about this. Again, the fact that by the time treasure map flips is about the time you would be casting Tyrannix Rex. Tyrannix Rex already has haste, so that is kind of lost on Huntmaster. And just treasure map, all the treasures, boom, stable, explosive. Okay. I think I can make it work. We got 2 lands, Huntmaster. Get something else, black related. Rakdos Midrange, Thassas. That is painful. I imagine it's something other than Huntmaster. They probably have some pretty cheap and easy ways to kill them. If they get rid of Huntmaster. They might not have cheap killing stuff. That's always the thought. Oh boy, here goes nothing. 3rd land coming up. It would definitely be nice to get Ranging Raptors down. I'll probably go for Topiary just because it's stable, and I think they probably can take out Ranging Raptors with some sort of removal. Ghalta, I mean, there might be a pretty low chance that we see the Queen, and I only have 2 copies, 3 copies in the list. Something like that. My goodness, all this discarding. It's painful. But the opponent also is running out of stuff. The Fatal Push, I mean, that's what I expected. It's interesting, though. I would have at least probably thought seized the Ranging Raptors. Okay, good stuff. Yep, get Topiary Stomper, get the guaranteed ramping. We may have to sacrifice Topiary Stomper. Hopefully they do that, because we're not really in range of turning Topiary on at the moment. -2. This could get painful. Sheoldred. Nuts. Well, I know I'm definitely bringing in Bouncer's Beatdown for this. That's going to be too difficult to come back from, I feel. Unfortunately. But yeah, the Esper Control didn't really have too many creatures. Didn't make sense to bring in Bouncers. Shifting, I'll cut for Rampaging Ferocidon. Cut Huntmaster, like I was mentioning at the start of tonight. If there's a deck that has a very good chance, many cheap things that can take out Huntmaster, and there is a lot. Fatal Push, Stomp from the Bone Crusher Giant, other stuff. Yeah, we'll rely on Treasure Map to ramp and get us there, along with Marauding Raptor and the Pillar of Origins. That stuff, the artifact-based ramping. Definitely like it, a little bit more durable. It's not a creature, we can't sacrifice it. Very, very hard to kill outside of a few specific things. But we do have room for a little bit more. Tyrannix Rex, I do like. Ghalta. Let's get rid of both copies of Ghalta. I want Ripjaw. Actually, all copies of Ripjaw. I know they do have Sheoldred, but getting an early Ripjaw down can deter, I think, a lot of their aggression. If Ripjaw draws us a couple cards before they have Sheoldred, definitely that is going to feel quite good. Yeah, Would be nice if I had 2. If it was on the draw, I might risk it because I have so many things that do cost 2. I'd hope for that second land, but oh, wow, okay, there we go. Like I was hoping. Now the question is, keeping 2 treasure maps, keeping Carnage Tyrant. I'm going to send Carnage Tyrant to the bottom. I like these 2 treasure maps. Potentially just swimming in treasures. That could really help us cast the big scary dinos. Ooh. Play it safe. I bet it's all but guaranteed they're going to kill Marauding. Yeah. Another treasure map. Let's do another treasure map. I was hoping something like this would happen tonight, just so I could test it out. The feeling is that it's going to be quite nice. Certainly want to get activating these Pillar of Origins. Don't think we really need Pillar of Origins. Not at this point. Bouncers Beatdown. 2 Bouncers Beatdown actually could be quite useful. Maybe 1 is enough. But, Ooh. That's alright. That's alright. We can take her out eventually. Now, do I want to keep Domri? At the most, he would only ever ramp us for 1. And he probably can get killed quite easily. And we still want to be activating the treasures quite a bit, needing, a decent amount of mana. I'll go with Marauding Raptor. Hopefully they don't have Fatal Push. Hopefully they use Liliana's -2. There it is. I should have listened to my gut. Just tapped both treasure maps there. That's alright. No. If they have a bunch of removal in hand, you just focus on building up the treasure maps. That removal just sits there, which I think feels pretty good. Ranging Raptors, huh? We gotta get rid of ranging, unfortunately. I'm gonna be using the 1 treasure map, at least. I'd like to do both of them. Although I could have had enough with that 1 treasure map after it flips. Okay, let's do something. There's Tyrannix Rex. Oh boy. Oh, this could be good actually. Bouncer's Beatdown is going to take out Liliana and maybe something else black related. I don't think we'll be dead this turn. They'd have to use a bunch of treasures, I feel. We got to discard 1. Now hopefully they don't have another Thassas, because that would be pretty painful. Hopefully they can't make us sacrifice Tyrannix Rex. Oh, also not so nice. Alright, bunch of treasures. Let's go. Don't need another land, that's for sure. My goodness, I'm liking this. Well, I'll definitely do Castle Garenbrig. Get it to give us 6. Be able to easily cast the Rex here. I then still have plenty of treasures left over for Bouncer's Beatdown. Take out Liliana and cross my fingers they don't make us sacrifice it. I'll definitely just try and straight up attack her. Good stuff. I didn't have to use Bouncer's Beatdown to take her out. Would have been nice to just hit him right in the face. Maybe if they can play some creature, give it haste, We could be done for, but we can hit something with Bouncer's Beatdown for 3. Oh, paying a bunch of extra. They had an extra 4? Huh. I guess they did. I'll take out Reflection of Kiki Jiki. Might as well make use of some of these treasures and Tranix Rex. Taking out 1 body. I like that. And hopefully we just draw another big guy. Unfortunately, they're going to make some more treasures, but I could have sworn they didn't have 4 treasures. Just the way they were stacked, I guess, well, they must have had 4. Unfortunately. 4, 5. Yeah, just double checking that. I still would have 5 to be able to play Regisaur or Alpha Tyrannix Rex here. Okay. Good stuff. Maybe they take out the little token that we make. Hopefully that's not the case. Yeah, we would get Tyrannix Rex next turn. Quite easily. Oh, that's not too good. Sky Sovereign is going to be pretty painful. That pilot can crew the Sky Sovereign, unfortunately. Now, I would be able to take it out. Let me think. Is there a way out of this? Sky Sovereign attacking us next turn for 6. Yeah, we'll just attack with the Rex this turn. Sky Sovereign would be made into a creature with the pilot. This is the best we can do. As long as Regisaur Alpha survives, we could block it. As long as they don't make... Oh. I like that. That is good. They goofed up. They didn't make Hive of the Eye Tyrant a creature, which would have 100% gotten them lethal, but they could have Stomp. Yes, JDX, how's it going? They had Stomp, so they knew they had it locked up, but we almost got them. Babies are sleeping. Oh, shh. Mine is sleeping. Actually, I was going to show you guys. 1 second. Bear with me. I'll switch up the camera. Okay. Oh, nope, it's getting the glare. Yeah, just fast asleep. I try to talk as quiet as possible, but sometimes I just get excited. Definitely with that first match, stunning against Esper Control, but the second one, we saw some blips of positivity, I must say. That treasure map, it's definitely proving itself. I'm going to keep using that, and it's doing what I was hoping it would just... Oh, no, I gotta be over a bit more. Okay, that's good. Superhero... Oh, I know. Yep, I teleported. It was pretty crazy stuff. You guys probably weren't prepared for that. Yeah, no. Hopefully we get a repeat of the first match, not so much the second match. But still, you saw the power of treasure map. Hard to interact with, and inevitability of getting those treasures, getting to easily play the big scary dinos. Hopefully I didn't scare you guys too much with that teleporting. Well, I got skills. That's okay. I'm not scared because I am so powerful. I don't worry about revealing my secret identity. Nobody can do anything to me. Yeah, basically, confidence. And I'm pretty confident that this hand will be good. Lots of stuff for 2. The treasure map, that was quite important. Pillar of Origins would get us to 3 if we name dinosaurs to be able to play Ranging Raptors. So certainly looks lovely. With so many things at 2, even more than I normally play, we should always basically be seeing something that we can do on turn 2. Mono red though, they're on the play. It might not be our day. Definitely, you want to get Ranging Raptors down against something like mono red. If they can't kill it with 1 hit, we should be getting 2 lands from whatever situation happens, and that's just going to be absolutely fantastic for us. That would get us to Regis or Alpha quite nicely. Maybe Galta the turn after that. You can imagine it's gets out of control for the opponent. A lot of stuff that deals 2, maybe not so much that deals 3. Hopefully there's no lightning strike for 1 in a red. Instant speed, 3 damage to any target. Play with fire. At the very least, we will be able to block Etching of Kumano, Ragavan. Actually, it should be Etching of Kumano now that I think about it. Yeah. Ragavan is sacrificed anyways, so might as well. They could still easily kill us. We're down to 7, and that's not fun. I hope they deal some damage to ranging. Rampaging. Well, that is going to be quite painful. We keep getting lands, and that's definitely what I want to be doing. But could we get to Galta? Not this turn. We do need a lot of bodies. Definitely, you want lots of bodies against this deck. Even though we have to take 2, I like having as much as we have. And that might buy us time. 3, 4. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. Ranging, definitely want that to block Ragavan. And Karizev will stop that and hope they don't have anything that deals 2 damage to us. Play with fire, exactly lethal. That's too bad. You can imagine, if we had went first, that would have been completely different. Just being 1 turn ahead, all those bodies taken out just the right number, they wouldn't quite have been able to do it. Yeah, well, it's unfortunate that's how it goes though. That's the beauty of the game. I love it. JDX, it is pretty much the best game ever made. Yeah, well, I'm sure you like hearing that. But I like taking out Shifting Ceratops, Huntmaster, certainly against this deck. Lots of stuff that deals 2. He doesn't live too long. Getting the classic Reckless Rage, Ripjaw, pinging, dealing damage. That's what I want to be doing. Possibly could trim. It might be a better idea to trim some of the Scary Dinos, the higher cost stuff, just to have a cheaper body come down. Pterosaurus, how's it going? You're late. Didn't miss it today. Yes, good stuff. I don't know if you, well, if you're just joining now, you missed an absolutely stunning first match against Esper Control, similar to, I guess, 2 nights ago, which is pretty interesting. Just stomped them completely. Probably could have mulliganed for a bit better of a hand, now that I think about it. Hopefully it works out and we get that second source of green and Marauding sticks around. Doesn't look like it. Maybe doubling up on removal for it. Can't play any creature with, 2 power and haste, because it would just take it out. Oh. Yeah, so Ripjaw would have been good, I must say. But at least they haven't played a whole lot of stuff. So you do have to look on the positive side of things. The Soulscar Mage, waiting for that to come down. Where's that next source of green? Pillar of Origins. Basically anything. I know they got funny business up their sleeves. If I had attacked with Marauding Raptor. And they're going to finish them off, I bet. Ouch. Oh, that's painful. Overkill, unfortunately. Reckless Rage. Well, Reckless Rage is not going to get us there. Another Forest will. Castle Garenbrig would be good. Go with that, plus Topiary, be at 5. The following turn with Castle Garenbrig, be able to play even more stuff, but just having Ripjaw. That's what I would like, to take out the Soulscar Mage. Although I might go Topiary if I get a Forest. Well, we got Ranging Raptors. It's not nothing. It's the only thing we can do, unfortunately. We're not dead yet. We're dead. Let's see. Yeah, you just never know. Would like to see a sweet... Yeah, well, that tends to do the trick. Definitely Brotherhood's End. I mean, I took it out tonight. Certainly if we were able to get that third or second source of green, be able to play Topiary Stomper a turn sooner, we would have had at least enough for Reckless Rage. Use it with Ripjaw to take out the Soulscar Mage, whatever. So you can pretty easily imagine how it could have gone the other way for sure. But definitely that's how it goes with Mono Red. If you're not too fast, you're dead. They certainly were still pretty slow in game 2 there. Astro Gruul. Something black related. To me, ugh. My goodness, that is just not a good sight. Has to happen at least probably once. Oh, wow. Yikes. 3, still no lands, 3 Huntmasters, and okay. Well, it took us a little bit to get there. That's okay. We can still make some good stuff happen with this. Definitely get that Castle Garenbrig down. Just in case we needed the source of green. We shouldn't, but we don't have a forest yet, so... Oh. It actually is Esper Control, again. I feel like they could pretty easily take out Marauding. Let's get Treasure Map down. And hope they don't have Portable Hole. Next turn with the third land, we can go Marauding. Ugh. I play this game too much. I was going to go Marauding and then one activation of Treasure Map, but that did not happen. Okay, I'm just going to go Treasure Map again. Try and get a land on Huntmaster. You know what? That could be good. We could possibly go Huntmaster plus Marauding Raptor next turn. So just because of that possibility, I'll leave them on the top. I would like to get a land, but again, cost reduction is ramping too, even though it is a little bit more risky. Esper Enchantments. Esper Zur Enchantments, I guess it could be called. Well, at least they were mostly tapped out. We were able to drop both of those things. Oath of Kaya taking out Marauding Raptor, unfortunately. Yeah, we could drop a Scary Dino at some point. So you got to keep that in mind. Oh my goodness, this is not pretty. Well, certainly Ranging Raptors, a fantastic thing to block that Spirited Companion. We can't kill it. Unfortunately, we don't need those lands. I want to see if we get something else good next turn. We'll be getting plenty once we flip the treasure map. Pretty good chance we would be able to play Galta depending what creature we draw. Yes, please attack. Oh, good stuff. I love it. That's alright by me. That is a good trade. I must say, they don't have a whole lot of cards in hand, so we might be using the treasure map to draw some after we flip it and after it untaps. But let's hope for something big and scary, because we can... Oh, Doom Foretold. Nuts. I'm pretty sad that... Well, I don't have non-land, non-token. Guess it's got to be Huntmaster. Definitely need to preserve treasure map there. Oh, there it is. Well, I'm going to activate the treasure map because we don't need more lands. We still get those treasures, allowing us to play this guy. Actually, you know what? I don't want to play it. I want Doom Foretold to be sacrificed. I think we still might have a chance. I almost forgot about that point. We got to sacrifice Doom Foretold. And we got back our treasure map, which was pretty neat as well. I guess they will be able to attack with Doom Foretold itself, just because it has been out since the start of their turn, so we're mostly dead. But well, we'll tap treasure map and see. Well, we don't need Huntmaster. 7, 8. Yikes. Hexproof, lifelink, and death touch on an enchantment, making it a creature not so good. Yeah, no, that's a treasure map to draw a card and see if it's anything that can help us. That's about all. Oh, some more lands. Okay. Well, it could have been good if it wasn't for that pesky Doom Foretold. Let's think. Definitely Rampaging Frostodon. For anybody that doesn't know, Zur, the Enchanter from Dominar United, a white, a blue, and a black, flying. Enchantment creatures you control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. A very nasty combination. He can pay 1 and a white. Target non-aura enchantment you control becomes a creature in addition to its other types. Base power and toughness equal to its mana value. So that's where the power of all those things comes in. Nasty. We can't target these new enchantment creatures. Death touch, so whatever blocks or whatever is blocked by it dies, no matter how big. Galta, sadly. Bouncer's Beatdown could be good because these creatures, these new enchantment creatures, are part black, but they do have hexproof, so we can't target them with any of this stuff. Although taking out Zur, the Enchanter, as soon as possible would be a pretty good thing. Shifting Ceratops, though, they have some part blue stuff, maybe some counter spells. I like taking out Huntmaster. Got to take out somebody, and being Esper colors, Fatal Push, cheap stuff. Oath of Kaya to deal 3 damage to any target. Yeah. Take out some of the weaker stuff, and again, rely on the treasure map to get us there. Pretty crazy. I'm going to try it because Temple of Abandon lets us scry. Hopefully the next land coming up, or the next card coming up, should be a land. Technically it should be. Oof, it's not. Okay. But if it wasn't Temple of Abandon and I couldn't scry, I wouldn't have done that. Ugh. Nuts. The math is not on my side tonight. We'll get there. We'll get there. One day. Ouch. I mean, I'm a little bit worried about what they'll do eventually. One land, my goodness, in the top 11 at this point. At least they haven't played any enchantments yet. Maybe they have counter spells, that sort of thing. It would be pretty nice to come back from this, but yeah. Oh, we got it. Phew. Finally. Good stuff. Maybe it's countered. That's alright. Wandering Emperor is going to be pretty painful, I must say. Yeah, no, that's not going to be good. That Samurai continually attacking this turn, attacking for 5, and as they get more artifacts and enchantments, they use that Saga's ability to give a creature temporarily +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment they control, something like that. Oh, it's going to be painful. Just treasure map, pretty much Nash. It's been doing the trick often enough, I think. Get it down turn 2, start putting those landmark counters on. It flips. We get a bunch of treasures. We ramp that way fairly stably, even though it is a little bit slow. And we scry. So we do get to increase consistency. Scry 1 3 times, and no, I'm liking it. Definitely nice. Definitely nice to play it on turn 2 if, something isn't safe. There's scry again, making sure, we would have a land coming up. Definitely pretty nice to use Temple of Abandon that way. I've used it a little bit in the past, and it has done the trick. Mono red, though, again. I did just face mono red before that Esper enchantments. Hopefully Marauding survives, but I don't have high hopes for that. They might have to double up on removal, which is not so bad. Lightning Strike. That's what I was betting on with the last mono red I faced. But Ranging Raptors, now that is what I want to be doing. Maybe could have gone Marauding. Oh, okay, the Wizard's Lightning. Well, so definitely in this case, lovely stuff. Just in case I need 2 sources of red, I'll get the second source. But Topiary Stomper, you can see right there. I could have gone Topiary or Ranging. Topiary wouldn't have drawn out the Wizard's Lightning because it couldn't have killed Topiary. But we drew out the Wizard's Lightning. We got a land, whether we played Topiary or Ranging. Slightly better, but it's still going to be pretty rough. Shifting Ceratops. Hopefully getting a 5th land next turn. Possibly go Marauding plus shifting, maybe if they're all tapped out. Could be nice. I think I'll definitely block the Bone Crusher Giant if they attack. Oh, okay. That's alright. I mean, we should be playing big stuff. Oh. Now the question is, take 2, go Regisaur plus. I'm going to do it. Oh boy, here goes nothing. I like having the 2 bodies. 2 decent bodies. I think that's going to be more worth it than just shifting Ceratops. I hope. But it's going to be pretty close. Hopefully they don't have Embercleave. Okay, not so bad. Huh, okay. We can go Marauding plus shifting and hope they don't have instant speed damage for shifting here to deal 2 damage. Yeah. That tends to do the trick. Play with fire and Ramunap Ruins. Good stuff again on Mono Red. Very interesting, actually, to face it. 2 in a night so far. Maybe this is the night of Mono Red. Hard to say. It's been quite some time since I've faced it quite so much. But again, Mono Red and Huntmaster don't mix so well. So that guy's out. I'm going to cut Tyrannix Rex. Bring in shifting Ceratops. A decent creature, something that can come down a little bit easier. Just get a body. That's where it's at. Carnage Tyrant is going to be nice. Tyrannix Rex would have been nice, but they have a little bit bigger bodies than what they have, and those might do the trick. We might not even need Tyrannix Rex, and we might get a pretty fantastic hand like this. Lovely. Seeing Temple of Abandon once again. Reckless Rage. Oh, against this deck, that's what I want to see. No Ranging Raptors or Rip Drop, but Soulscar Mage, you gotta expect that guy. I imagine Marauding's dead, but if it's not, things would be pretty good for us. Hopefully it's not. Okay. Oh, this is... Oh my. This is good. Oh, very good. Topiary Stomper, get us another land. Plus, we have Temple of Abandon, so we can go Reckless Rage and take out one of these Soulscar Mages. Lovely. I'll wait and see what they do, if anything. They might play something even bigger and nastier that I want to use Reckless Rage on. But luckily they stumbled a bit in the lands that might be their undoing. Mono Red doesn't need a whole lot of lands to make good stuff happen. Oh. Well, if it's gonna die, we're taking something out. Good stuff. Take the sting out, at least a little bit. The first Regisaur, boom. Keep up the aggression, I'm feeling good. They don't have a whole lot out. The second Regisaur next turn, they got to be at least a little bit scared. Hopefully this Regisaur sticks around, even if it becomes a 1-1 with the -1/-1 counters that Soulscar Mage is going to put on. Yes, definitely. Definitely very nice. Soulscar Mage is the bane, but sometimes it's not so bad. Light up the stage could be painful. Obliterating Bolt. Another Soulscar Mage. My goodness. Oh, yeah. You said nice, and I think that was the good luck charm. Getting another Reckless Rage. Nah, we're just going another Regisaur Alpha. That's good stuff. Maximum aggression against this deck. They can't handle that. Boom. Done. Good game, yes. Alright, we don't have a sweeper. Again, Brotherhoods and Anger of the Gods. Something that deals 2 damage can be very nice against the Soulscar Mage. It only has 2 toughness, but they have ways of putting on counters, so definitely I still think a sweeper that deals 3, that is good. Kind of like Rampaging Frostodon. Don't want to hurt myself though. Sometimes I don't want to take more damage. I'm able to play nice big dinos, but Rampaging sometimes has hurt me too much in the matchup against Mono Red. Although Bouncer's Beatdown. I'm going to take out Galta. 2 Bouncers Beatdowns. Just a little bit more interaction, of course. Nothing in this deck is black or part black, but even for 2 and a green instant speed, taking out some creature, one of their key creatures, that's going to be good. And this hand definitely looks good. Pillar of Origins, that's a lot more stable than a Huntmaster. Thunderherd Migration as well for 1 and a green, searching for a basic land, also nice. But I do like Pillar of Origins because it's a thing for 2 that ramps, but it leaves the basic land in the deck that Thunderherd Migration would have taken out, so there's still lots of ramp in the deck. We get this plus that land that is left that we didn't pull out of it. I kind of like that feeling. Yeah, Regisaur seems good. Plenty of lands. We should eventually get to 5. You got to imagine with Topiary and Ranging Raptors, it's all but guaranteed, I hope. Topiary next turn, maybe for that guaranteed ramp. Yeah, I think I'll do that just because they turn damage into -1/-1 counters. So unfortunately, actually Stomping Ground has to be that. Unfortunately, it does turn off Enrage. They almost got me there, but not today. I'm glad I remembered that fact. With the Soulscar Mage out, that would have been pretty sad. Certainly Ranging, I was tempted to go with, because there is the potential to grab 2 basic lands instead of Topiary's only ever grabbing 1 land. Ouch. I think we can make some good stuff happen still. Okay, we got a total of 6. We can go Topiary plus Ranging Raptors, but we can't block with Topiary still. We will be able to block with Topiary Stomper next turn after playing Karplusan Forest to get to 6 and then the Topiary to get to 7. Regisaur Alpha, 2 bodies, that's where it's at. We don't have to take 2 damage from Eidolon of the Great Revel as well. As long as one of these things survives, I think it could be pretty good for them. It might deter some of their aggression. Oh, a Den of the Bugbear tapped. That's good for us. I like another Soulscar Mage. Oh, okay. Oh. Well. Okay, let's think about this. Karplusan Forest. We're technically at 7 now, but we gotta take 2. We gotta get to 7 lands this turn because the Vigilance attacking of Topiary Stomper. That's what I want to be doing. Let's not be too crazy. We'll safely attack with the Topiaries. We're at 5, and that is not a nice feeling against Mono Red. But because Topiary has Vigilance, I feel quite positive about our chances. We don't leave ourselves open. We're at the same openness because they don't tap. Maybe I could have done Ripjaw, but still, I'm not going to chance it. Play it safe. Leave behind a whole ton of blockers and hope they can't kill us off this turn. They might be able to double Wizard's Lightning, but it's getting away from them. Double play with fire. They're doing something to something. Oh, okay. Good game. Taking down Mono Red. Revenge. There you go, folks. Whew. I lost to Mono Red once. Comes back around, and the dinos take him down. Good. Beautiful stuff. Oh, good job. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It is a little bit rough to continually lose to something if I had lost that match, but as you can see, vigilance, very important here. They just weren't quite fast enough. Actually, I'm going to get into the next match. Might have to step away for a second here. I'm going to see just before I get into it. But yeah, oof. We got enough bodies. If we can get those bodies down, maybe they have to expend too many resources to take them out, and those resources aren't hitting our face. Hard to say. It's probably a fine line for them to walk. Yeah, I'm going to go over the deck list. I might leave it up. I might just have to go watch my son for a little bit while my wife gets ready for bed. Just because some of you guys didn't see the list, you can peruse and browse it for probably a couple minutes here. That's probably what I'm going to do, but it is lovely that Treasure Map does have the extended art now available on Arena. Quite some time ago it was available. Not a lot of cards from Ixalan do have that extended art, and it really is, well, that's doing it. It definitely is nice. I think going forward, if there is something aggressive, even though it is painful to cut the scary dinos, you know, trimming them for the cheaper ripjaw, maybe cutting Tyrannix Rex, but the ramp overall, the super ramp with the multiple treasures, maybe, again, looking into treasures from other stuff as a means of ramp, temporary stable ramp, just to get the big guys. As long as I can get it down, you know, hopefully that is enough. Fresh it? Okay. Yeah, I will step away for a second. I'll be back a couple minutes to continue the action. I should be. Got a refill on coffee anyways, but take a browse of the list. See what you think. I think it's getting pretty fantastic. It's almost there. I might have found the right mix. Hard to say. I'm always going to be tweaking. And yeah, back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Alright, back at it, yes. 2 Ghalta does seem pretty good even though. I love seeing Ghalta a lot. I'm not shy to using 3 or 4 copies of the Queen. I've done it quite a bit before, just because I love it. But, because everything is so tight with this list, yeah. Definitely, I would not go down to 1 copy. I want to see her at least a little bit more than that. 2 is probably the lowest I would ever go if I'm using a list that includes her at all. Okay, well, let's see if we face Mono Red again. Mono Red for the 3rd time tonight. Ooh, ouch. Painful. Ayuno 7512, huh? Oh, we can work with that. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I'm liking the looks of this. Tormod's Crypt. Oh, they got funny business. Yeah. They got some cheese up their sleeve. So Tormod's Crypt costs 0. They do this, an offer you can't refuse to counter Tormod's Crypt, giving them 2 treasures for 1 blue, and... Okay. Strap yourselves in, folks. It's gonna get a little wacky. I'll try for Pillar of Origins. Just because maybe they have removal for stuff, and getting that down might keep our hopes alive against whatever... Oh, Song of Creation. This nasty stuff. I haven't faced Song of Creation in a long time. I can't quite remember if they have us dead right now, just because it's been months since I faced this, but they use a Wishclaw Talisman to search for a key piece of whatever this deck was planning to do. Huh. They play a bunch of stuff, make a bunch of mana. They deck themselves, and I think they play Jace, Mystic Mind, Wielder of Mysteries, something like that. And then they have no cards in hand, and I don't know. I can't quite remember, but we're definitely trying for Huntmaster plus Marauding and hoping we're not dead to whatever they're trying to do. Maybe they were hoping we would give them Wishclaw Talisman back. When we use it, they get it back, and that's how it is. They get to return an artifact to their hand, getting them a card that they can play to draw cards, and I feel that the way they win is they deck themselves. Well, eventually they play Jace, they deck themselves, they use his ability, they have no cards in their library, then they win. I don't know, it's very interesting. I don't see this deck a whole lot, so I'm just happy to see what it does, and maybe we can still win at some point. Play a bunch of stuff that costs 0 to draw a lot of stuff. Well, okay. I do really wish I had some enchantment removal, but it still might not help us a whole lot. I feel they can potentially kill us right away, easily. They might have just messed up a little bit there. Definitely drawing an offer you can't refuse to make the treasures, to play the Jace or whatever thing they are going to use to beat us. Ugh, that's not fun. Bone Saw. A lot of stuff that costs 0. My goodness. I think it's basically Oh, Thassas Oracle, yeah. I forgot about that. I don't know how I could have forgot about it, but they got us good stuff. So that's what it is. Alright. Not a whole lot you can do about that. There is a little bit we can do with that. Reckless Rage to take out Emery, Lurker of the Loch, would buy us a bit of time. Would drop their devotion a little bit. But Song of Creation being part blue does increase their devotion to blue just enough. They had 2 cards. Well, they just have to have more devotion than the cards in their library. Very scary, very nasty stuff. We're just going to cross our fingers pretty much. Go as fast as possible. Tyrannix Rex is not going to be quite as fast as I would like. Well, they don't do a whole lot to us. They basically just play a lot of stuff for 0, draw a bunch, and win. Okay. Reckless Rage. Shut down that stuff. That's the main plan, and yeah. Rampaging Ferocidon. It's a cheaper creature. Fast. Should be able to get it down and maybe get some nice swings. Get enough swings off on the opponent to, well, maybe the pings from Rampaging then kind of finish it off. They don't want to play some of those creatures that do cause 0. The Stonecoil Serpent and whatnot. I'll work with that. We got 2 mountains, Huntmaster, Pillar of Origins, getting us the Source of Green, potentially for a future Regis or Alpha. But definitely just nice having that Reckless Rage. Maybe taking out Emery. It's about as good as it could be. Oh, I wish I could refuse. Well, I guess I can concede and in a way refuse to play against this. But again, I think we might be able to go fast enough with this. Rampaging, attacking with it next turn. That's going to be good. My goodness. Discarding their whole hand. Oh, I'm liking the looks of this. I'm actually going to go... you know what? I can go Pillar of Origins plus Rampaging Ferocidon this turn. Oh, 100%. Being able to play counter spells, stopping that Song of Creation I would like. But getting Rampaging this turn, Regisaur next turn, I think it's all but guaranteed. That's gonna get us there, I hope, especially if they draw a land next turn. They might be done for. Not sure why they aren't just letting that happen. Huh. Alright. Rampaging at the very least would ping when Emery of the Loch enters Thassas Oracles. Oh, they did get another land, folks. It is happening. Good stuff. Whew. Don't need another land at this point. We need more buys. We need to go, 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 go. Fast as possible. Alright. Speed is the name of the game, like I was figuring. They do nothing to us, so we're going to do as much fast aggression to them. Trim Carnage, Trim Tyrannix Rex. They're costly, and Rampaging Ferocidon is going to be coming down and swinging a lot sooner. 10 this turn. They have to kill us next turn, or else they're dead. Oof. Okay, well, this might do it. Unfortunately. Another Ornithopter, pretty good. Keep pinging them. Another Ornithopter, Ornithopter. This is good. What I was hoping for. But it seems like they might have it. Might be able to sneak something out with rampaging. The Emery down to 2. They can only play one more creature. That has to be Thassas Oracle. Yes. There we go. Oh, Drew, how's it going? Long time no talk. Or maybe you've been here recently. Been a while. Oh yes, been a while. Soren, Gulta, Mavrind. Yes, I have. Definitely, I think that's what I have to try first off. I'm excited for that. The new Gulta, a dinosaur vampire for anybody that doesn't know, coming up in the next set. Because it is part vampire, the Soren being able to cheat out Gulta on turn 3. That's going to be pretty good, but we would have to have a body that can attack to make use of Gulta's ability to make a big dinosaur. You can make vampire tokens as well, but I mean, Marauding Raptor would ping all those little vampires, so probably for the most part you'd want to be making just one big dinosaur token, because that dinosaur token also is attacking. You're going to keep up the aggression, especially if you can't attack with Gulta and Mavrin. This hand though, that's not going to do it. This is a little bit better, definitely. It isn't 2 sources of green for Topiary. I do like seeing Gulta. Yeah, no. Send her to the bottom. I think there's definitely could have been a good chance to get Gulta this game, just because the opponent does nothing to us. Hopefully it's a land. Oh, Castle Garenbrig. It's not exactly the land I want to see, but it is a land. And we will get to Marauding Raptor next turn. Hopefully something that can come into play. Oh. This is what I'm hoping for. They have to counter Ranging Raptors. They absolutely have to. But they may not have much counters. Sean, how's it going? Things are going pretty well against Song of Creation, Self-Mill, Thassas Oracle. Play it when they barely have any cards in their library, and it gets us, unfortunately. But we're going to get them with superior aggression. This deck just plays lots of zero-cost things, as a lot of you guys have seen. And then we do stuff like we're about to do. They may just be dead. They haven't seen a Song of Creation yet, which definitely is helping us out big time. Ping Topiary twice, not bad. We get a land for 2 green again, similar to how it happened before. 2 green for a basic land, lovely. Plus 4 damage to the opponent. Just 2 extra damage would be good. But right here, we might be able to kill them if they don't counter Regisaur Alpha. They will be dead with 16 damage from 2 Marauding Raptors. 20. What am I? They have to take out 1. I think they might. Atwara. Okay. Whew. Wow. Intense. Some of you guys have mentioned before having 2 Marauding Raptors out is a lock, and we locked up the game right there. Oh, Sean, you joined at the right moment, I think. That's how you do it. Keep your cool, figure out, and just realize the best way forward trim the top. Even though Carnage Tyrant and Tyrannix Rex are satisfying to play. Man. I'm going to clip that again because having 2 Marauding Raptors out, not a fun time. Not a fun time. Yogucho, thank you for that. That highlights right there why 2 Marauding Raptors get the job done. Any other opponent, I mean, if they were at 20, we were attacking with 20 power, even though we lost the Topiary and everybody else. The Topiary, the Rampaging, the Regisaur. Yes, very nice. Rampaging for 1 red, 4 damage to the opponent. Pretty good. Topiary, basic land, 4 damage to the opponent. Regisaur Alpha, 3 to deal 8 damage. 2 Marauding Raptor pings for Regisaur and the token, 8 damage there. Whew. It's very good. If you happen to face a deck that doesn't do a whole lot of stuff to your stuff, if there's a good chance they're open, and you happen to get 2 Marauding Raptors down, they could get big enough to make something just like that happen. Alright. Yeah. Don't let anybody say that, Marauding Raptors having multiple out can be bad. See the benefit. The potential benefit. Maybe you power up one of them, you attack aggressively, the opponent wants to take out Marauding Raptor and stop themselves from taking damage, but by taking out one of your 2 Maraudings, maybe you have some dinos in hand that now survive, because there is only 1 Marauding Raptor ping to happen. So the opponent helped you out in that case, and you might have taken out some big creature, potentially. But this could get a little bit awkward. We definitely want to hope for a forest or something that enters untapped. Next turn. Be able to go more. Oh, Castle Garenbrig's nuts. Bant blinking, perhaps. Hopefully they don't counter marauding, but I suspect something like that could be up their sleeve. Okay, it's looking pretty good. 1 Marauding Raptor, if you've never faced dinos, doesn't seem too scary. But we just saw how scary Marauding Raptor can be. Wow, Castle Garenbrig, Castle Garenbrig, Castle Garenbrig. Gotta try for Topiary Stomper. Might as well have it survive. We get a forest. We get Carnage Tyrant next turn. Doesn't matter if Marauding is dead. We've got 5 lands plus, well, including at least 1 Castle Garenbrig. We got 3, we don't need them, but again, it's not legendary. You can have multiples, and because it does such fantastic stuff for me, I feel, having Carnage Tyrant, something so impactful at 6, which Castle Garenbrig makes 6 green. A lovely, perfect synergy right there. Sweep us, I don't care. I feel they're waiting for more value from a sweeper. Definitely Carnage Tyrant would draw out something like that. Yeah. I'll just go Carnage Tyrant to draw out whatever they're waiting on, perhaps. If it is Supreme Verdict, not too bad. If that is the case, yeah, that's alright. Wandering Emperor. Supreme Verdict would be good. Shifting Ceratops, we would be able to safely go. They took out both Maraudings, or at least 1. The Fairy might not get it done for them. He does untap 2 lands? 1 land. Nope, that's not gonna do it. I was thinking if I could play both Carnage Tyrants this turn, but that would be overkill. This is a big scary match against Control. big scary dinos. Get it done. I don't always get to see 3 Carnage Tyrants, let alone play 2. Sometimes 1 is enough. Haze of Pollen, oh. Yeah, now we know the shenanigans that they have. Hopefully they don't have too much more of that. Maybe they have that sweeper this turn, or farewell. What's their plan? Alruns, okay. We just gotta hope they don't keep stalling out and keep having extra turns, because this could get kind of annoying, unfortunately. Yeah. If it wasn't that Haze of Pollen shenanigans, I mean, that's all that saved them. Maybe they're going slow, pretending they don't have another Haze of Pollen? You just never know. Maybe they have something up their sleeve. It seems they might have another Haze of Pollen if they haven't conceded right away. I'm going to be attacking every single turn I possibly can. Keep drawing out those prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. There are multiple other spells that do that. But yeah, it makes me suspicious they haven't just conceded right away. Immediately. I guess it's Bant Turbo Fog, something. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Untapping Lotus Field, tons of ramp, taking extra turns. Not so fun. Settle the wreckage. Okay, no, I figured that was something, but hey, we get a bunch of basic lands. It's not all bad. And we'll play Carnage Tyrant. Need to get him down to be able to attack this coming turn. If we're not just locked out, dragged out, unfortunately. Bone Crusher Giant would be good. Questing Beast, if this deck was maybe a little bit more popular. Prevent damage, or excuse me, damage can't be prevented, I should say. That'd be nice. That's kind of rough though. Making those tokens 3/3s, gaining a bunch of life. They made 2 bears. They got 8 power there, plus the 2 counters on the birds also. Not so fun. I guess 2 of the bears would block Carnage Tyrant. Yeah. I'll attack with everything and see what happens. It might just be over here. They've got a bunch more combat tricks in their hand, possibly. Take it a bear plus a bird. That's okay. Do a little bit of damage to him, I hope. Tyrannix Rex, unfortunately, at this point, basically I would say it doesn't have Ward 4. They have so much extra mana they could be spending, so we probably will lose Tyrannix Rex, sadly. We've seen 3 Carnage Tyrants, we only have 1 more to see. Hexproof is pretty useful and valuable against this. Oh, if we get some certain stuff, we might actually be able to do it if we get the Tyrannix Rex and they don't have something that stops Oh, they untapped everything. What is that? Oh, okay. I didn't see them get the emblem with Teferi, so they untap all their creatures, permanents. That's not nice. I'm gonna pack it in there close. That's a head scratcher. Definitely something you don't normally expect. Painful. Definitely like Carnage Tyrant. Bouncers beat down. Potentially they can be making a bunch of stuff. Rampaging Ferocidon. Maybe we get a bunch of swings with them. They have a little bit of life gain with some things. Titania's Command can gain them life. Exile target player's graveyard, gain 1 life for each card exiled this way, so Rampaging could shut that down. They could gain a little bit of life with Teferi, who slows the sunset. They make little tokens that seems to be their way to kill us. Okay, Rampaging is in. Ranging is out. Playing Ranging Raptors early. They might not have much creatures. I think there's a pretty low chance for Ranging to get us stuff, and I definitely want Tyrannix Rex and Carnage Tyrant, those mixture of guys. Yeah, well, that's about it. Rampaging Ferocidon gonna do probably a lot more for us than Ranging Raptors. Stopping the life gain, pinging all those tokens that there could be a good chance they make. And this looks good. Definitely, if we get a third land, Marauding for 1, Rampaging for 1, Rampaging for 1, potentially coming up on turn 3. But still, we might be able to go Marauding plus Rampaging if they haven't killed stuff, countered stuff. Hope that doesn't happen. Okay. At least we will be able to deal a little bit of damage. Probably can't kill them next turn. And they might just sweep us. But if they don't, I'm liking our chances. Excuse me. Okay, we've got Doomscar or Saw It Coming. What do I think it could be more? It could easily be Saw It Coming, countering Rita. I'm going to see if Rampaging Ferocidon draws it out. If it is Saw It Coming. Okay, it's not. I'm going to preserve that Marauding Raptor. Wouldn't have been able to attack with it anyways. And this still is a lot of damage. And it seems to be Doomscar coming up. Unfortunately, we could have taken him down to 4, which is pretty close, but that's still not dead. I want to have Marauding to play when they sweep us. If they sweep... Oh. They didn't. Settle the Wreckage. Interesting. You know what? I kind of like Settle the Wreckage. If that's the case, get a lot of lands that is stable. Oh. So we could have gone Marauding Raptor, perhaps. Okay. Unfortunately, I figured something like that was going to happen. At least we stopped them gaining 2 life. Make 2 tokens. Get pinged twice. Would have been nice if the other Rampaging was out. We would have taken them down to 2, and that would have been very painful. boy. Here's to hoping they don't have another haze of pollen. But they do have enough blockers, so maybe they feel, well, they got something locked up. Maybe they have a counter spell, unfortunately. If they don't have a haze of pollen, I think we got a good chance. Oh! 2 haze of pollens in the top 17. Not a fun time. Well, we'll keep trying. Cross the fingers they don't have a 3rd haze of pollen. They're definitely digging for something to save themselves. Treasure map could have been nice, I guess. Early on, maybe I don't want to play stuff just because it could die to a sweeper eventually, but we probably would have gotten those treasures by this point. Been able to play some good stuff. You know what, I'm going to go treasure map. Just because I feel they still have things up their sleeve. I'm going to activate that scry. Maybe make sure we get, oh my goodness, a ton of Marauding Raptors. I'll increase the chance of us seeing something good coming up. Oh, so it looks like we might have been able to do it. Nuts. I should have listened to my gut and played that Marauding Raptor. The one that's out would have pinged, plus we would have been able to attack with it, sadly. Definitely feels like they don't have a sweeper. They're powering up a lot of things. See what's next to come up. Man, I'm a little sad I haven't seen another land quite yet. Oh, Castle Garenbrig, that's gonna do it. Okay, there it is. Settle the wreckage. You gotta expect it. At some point, we got a lot of lands though. We can easily play Tyrannix Rex. Treasure map is gonna flip. Yeah, we could still make something good happen. All is not lost. Hopefully they're somewhat tapped out. Might be Alren's Epiphany coming up here though. Okay. Definitely flip this thing. Another. Okay, I'm gonna stick with a bunch of Regis or Alphas. Now, question is, can I go Domri plus Tyrannix Rex? I kind of like that. 3. I could do that. I would have to sacrifice all the treasures, unfortunately. You know what? They probably have something they can do to Tyrannix Rex. That's the thing. Domri would get killed by the tokens, definitely. Yeah, let's try it. Gonna be rough. Alright. Hopefully you have a good sleep, Paulo. All is well. Hopefully I can get at least one win with this guy. Crossing my fingers. But again, I imagine they have something. The Wandering Emperor. And they can pay the extra 4. Sadly. Well, we're not dead yet. We got a bunch of Regisaur Alphas, which is going to be pretty good. Nuts. If it was a little bit sooner able to play this Tyrannix Rex, they might not have had enough to pay the ward cost. Oof. That's too bad. But being at 4, you know, I think that's low enough. We still could make something happen, especially with Domri plus Regisaur Alpha, maybe Teferi. Unfairy, who slows the sunset, untapping a lot of stuff. It does seem like a serious threat, 100%. We might be seriously dead still, especially with the Wandering Emperor putting counters on things. Oh, 3 is 9. Down to 2. What are they going to do? Not attack. Very interesting, but definitely, like I was thinking, Domri. Hopefully they don't have a counter spell. Good stuff. Maybe they have a counter spell for Regisaur, but I do want to fight something. If I'm able to fight something. That could be good. Just taking out the thing that's flying, I think increases our chances. We don't have to worry about that thing attacking us constantly over and over again, potentially chipping away and being the thing that does us in. But Domri, because fighting isn't combat damage, we don't have to worry about Haze of Pollen. That only affects combat damage. It's not all damage. We're not attacking with Regisaur. Yeah, I say that bought us a little bit of time there. I kind of do want to play the next treasure map, but I can't play it and do its ability. And I might need those treasures next turn. Potentially. Gonna save that token just because, again, I think they have some stuff up their sleeve, but still, we got a chance. Probably going to use that treasure cove that is flipped, sacrifice the treasure that I have out, draw a card, maybe draw something scary, the Carnage Tyrant or Tyrannix Rex. Possibly that Samurai is going to try and take out Domri here. They got to be at least a little bit scared. They saw some of the big scary dinos and they got very close to death. Maybe they think we have some protection up our sleeve with these 2 treasures, potentially making something. Okay, tapping the treasure. Not doing a whole lot for them. That's okay. Actually, you know what? I could... No, I would let them kill it too. Yeah. I almost forgot it has first strike. I was going to use Regisaur Alpha to block it. Luckily, I remembered not to do that. Okay, Temple of Abandon, lovely. I think with the Scry, Treasure Cove that could tap to draw a card, Shifting Ceratops feels pretty lovely. But let's add everything up. Domri has to ramp 100%. He is only at 1, so we don't have the option whatsoever to fight. And we might need to protect stuff with counter spells. So 6, 7, 8. 8 lands, 9, 10. Oh, we can play both Regisaur Alphas. Swing for the fences, that is the question. Do they have something up their sleeve? Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but we're going to try our darndest. They said good game. Probably good game for us because we just lost. Yeah. Not a whole lot you can do. They eventually have Haze of Pollen, settle the wreckage. They stop damage happening either with stopping combat damage or exiling things. Not a whole lot of winning against that deck, unfortunately. Takes quite a bit of time too. If you get a win, it's you've got to work for it to get that win with a deck like Dinos. But still, Questing Beast, something that, well, combat damage can't be prevented. Getting around Haze of Pollen at least, but Settle the Wreckage, very, very painful. I figured they had something. They said good game for us. Yeah. Well, we tried our best. I've beaten that deck before a long time ago. Got to be at least a few months since I faced that. Annoying, to say the least. Well, it's not 2 lands. Would have been nice with treasure map there. Oh, okay. Well, I can work with that. Domri on turn 3 at the very least. Going to keep Carnage Tyrant for sure. And the Mountain, just in case, you know, I need a little bit of extra sources of red with Domri's potential source of red. Oh, okay. Greasefang, possibly. Hey, they discarded Domri and we got a turn 2 play. Pretty good, even though, you know, you got to expect the classic Fatal Push. It is Greasefang. Okay, okay. Well, we've beaten Greasefang before and we can beat it again. Tonight might not be the night, or this game specifically, just because we don't have Reckless Rage to start. If they get Greasefang here, it's definitely done for. Hey, yeah, that's how it goes. Certainly, it is a much quicker match than Bant Turbo Fog. Pretty sure that's what it's called. But again, Reckless Rage, Bouncers Beat Down, Rampaging Ferocidon. I like it. I'm going to trim Carnage Tyrant. Like the haste, aggressiveness of... No, Shifting Ceratops. That's what I want to trim. Huntmaster, again, they likely have the fatal pushes and stuff. But yeah, Rampaging Ferocidon, stop some life gain ping tokens that they make. We got Bouncers Beat Down and Reckless Rage. 7 things at instant speed that can take out Greasefang for 1. That's the game plan. Oh boy. Yeah, I can work with that. At the very least, we got Treasure Map. Turn 2, we got the Reckless Rage, which I'm hoping for to drop the Greasy Rat, fry him up, and hope they can't reanimate him the following turn with Can't Stay Away. Maybe they'll take out Reckless Rage. Well, maybe Treasure Map. I thought so. That's alright, at least we got to our 3rd land. Probably go Rampaging Ferocidon next turn. And yeah, hopefully they don't get Parhelion 2 into the graveyard. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh, that's alright. Missing a land, perhaps. Okay, so they don't have Greasefang, which is good. We've bought ourselves a little bit of time. Definitely I'll take this ping so I can start to activate the treasure map. Oh, Topiary Stomper. I like the sounds of that next turn. Could have maybe done or hoped for a land, sending Topiary to the bottom, but Topiary itself would be a land. Does ping us for 2, but I'm still feeling pretty good. No Greasefang. Very nice stuff. Essica's, unfortunately, that also is pretty good, but 2 Rampagings. Boom. Pinging. 4 damage. That is nice. Alright. Treasure map next turn is going to flip, giving us a bunch of treasures. I'm liking our chances, even though, you know, we're going down kinda low, unfortunately. We can play Galta next turn, which is pretty sweet. I don't need Castle Garenbrig at this point, especially with the treasures I'm about to get. Do I want both cats to double block and take out a Rampaging? Well, I'm gonna leave it. See what they do. At the very least, they would have to tap maybe both cats to attack with Essica's. And it might just take the damage from Essica's Chariot anyways. But if they keep playing stuff and making tokens, I mean, they're gonna kill themselves that way as well. Sky Sovereign's definitely taken out a Rampaging. That's pretty good. Greasefang, you know, sometimes they don't need to cheat out something. They play some of these fantastic vehicles and they still just beat us up, unfortunately. Not blocking that. Okay. Can we make something happen here? I think we might be able to make the magic happen. Pillar of Origins, don't need it. Okay. Let's see. The math. Does the math add up? 4, 2. I think so. Okay. Okay. I can make Sky Sovereign a creature, but to crew it, they would tap her Fiend's Informant, so they do lose that. I can go Tyrannix Rex. Would that kill him? 1, 2, 4. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. 6, 5, 7, yeah. We're going to do it that way. Regis or Alpha plus Galta being able to attack with all that stuff. I think it is going to do it. It's definitely better than just Tyrannix Rex. 100%. Down to 2. I think we got it. Boom. There you go. Oh. Yeah. Scary. Explosive. The Queen getting her done again. And again, all that super ramp. We paid 1 to get 3 temporarily. That's pretty good, I must say. Then the future turns after that. It is a land that just ramps as well. Oh. And we still had 1 treasure left over, which is pretty sweet. Math is for dinos. Okay. But we're going to hope for Bouncer's Beatdown. Yes, nice indeed. It was good stuff. Dinos can get her done. Slow down a second, add things up. Figure out what might be better than this hand, I hope. They did take 1 mulligan, which is a nice positive thing. 2 chances to see a second land, being able to play pillar treasure maps. You know what? I'm going to risk it. Crazy person. Lost every match tonight. That's unfortunate. At least I haven't lost every match tonight. Some nights that happens. Some nights there is, you know, pretty long streaks. But that's okay. Your luck will change eventually once again. It always changes for me, but sometimes it is pretty painful. I should not have been greedy. That's unfortunate. Greasefang. Okay. Hey, it's not Greasefang. That is good. Oh, we don't need more treasure maps. Darn. Come on, math. The math says I should have drawn a second land. I think so. At this point, even bad times, bad nights, bad games, bad matches like this, they still don't turn me off. I'll just keep doing my thing. It's been so long. No, the bad times don't hurt as much because I have so many good times to put into perspective. Oh my, that's not nice. I would like a sweeper. I would like to be able to do something, but sometimes it doesn't work out. At least one more match coming up. It is the weekend, so maybe I can just keep going. 2.5 hours, roughly. But definitely another one. I would like to maintain at least being in Diamond 3 there. At least you can learn from my mistakes, even though the math said I should have seen 2. You can see anything. Doesn't matter what the math is, you will get mana screwed. You will see the flood. Kenris transformation on a Shieldred. Oh, beautiful stuff. I still have been considering using Kenris transformation. 1 in a green. Enchantment aura, draw a card. But you turn any creature into a 3/3 elk. It loses all its abilities. Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Oh, big time. What do you do to that? To effectively take out any creature in the game for 1 in a green. And you're drawing a card. You're not down a card. It does replace itself, which is quite nice. I got to imagine Kenris. You don't need a dinosaur out to fight, which is lovely stuff. Something for Reckless Rage, one of your own creatures to be able to target. I don't know. Hearing it do so well for you, I really got to try it. I still haven't tried it yet, so maybe you are the inspiration. Turning Shieldred into an elk alone would be satisfying. But yeah, maybe they've killed all the early stuff. They keep killing it. We don't have any creatures. They drop Shieldred. And then we do that thing. And then they're sad. Oh, but this hand is not sad, that's for sure. 3 lands, Huntmaster, lots of goodies, potential to ramp, even though it does appear to be... Fight rigging? John fight rigging? Something to do with Obosh. So odd mana value lands. So this could get out of control real quick. I'm going to try for Huntmaster. Hope they don't have removal. We'll see. Golgari Obosh. They just have all creatures with an odd mana value. If a creature with an odd mana value would deal damage to a permanent or us, it deals double that damage. So Lovestruck Beast, if they get Obosh out, yeah, it's not going to be a pretty sight because we would be taking 10. That is why I dropped Ranging Raptors. We're probably going to use it to block the Lovestruck Beast. Maybe. Okay, not this turn, but in this case, it's going to be good to stop taking 5 damage from the Lovestruck Beast, and we get a land. Better than Topiary Stomper. They both would have been played for 2, but in this case, ranging 100% is better than this. More lands. Okay, we got some good stuff going on, even though they're going to drop Obosh next turn. And they'll have an extra 2 mana at least, maybe a little bit more. get him with Regisaur plus Topiary Stomper. Get to 6 lands and hope to get to 7 lands next turn. Yeah. Do as much damage as possible. I don't think we're dead. We might go pretty low. They might attack with a lot of stuff, feeling pretty positive when Obosh comes down here. 10 from Lovestruck and 2 Titan of Industry. That's not good. Yikes. Not as fast as I would have been hoping. Marauding. Marauding would have done the trick, I think. Going to be difficult to get through this, but we can go Topiary plus Carnage Tyrant still, so that is good. We get to 7. Lots of creatures attacking with all that stuff. And yeah, that's not going to do it. Attack with everything. We'd definitely be dead next turn when they attack with all those odd mana valued creatures. Try and take out as much as possible, but yeah, that's going to do it. Titan of Industry dealing 16. Yeah. Can't get through that. Okay. Obosh has to go down, but still, even if they don't play it, they seem to play a lot of big things. But Obosh is part black, so Bouncer's Beatdown could be very good. They don't have a lot of black colored creatures, or partially black colored, so we might be playing Bouncer's Beatdown often for its full cost of 3. They do have a lot of little creatures though, so Rampaging could chip away quite nicely. Pingin, Tranix Rex, nice and big. It is an 8/8, so we don't have to worry sometimes quite as much with Titan of Industry. If it does come down for a 7/7, wouldn't be able to trade with this big guy. Seems like they have just lots of creatures though. Maybe not so much interaction, so that might be a positive for us. Being able to, pop off and play some good things. They aren't part blue whatsoever, so shifting. I want to cut that guy. Keep it like that. Possibly was thinking, Ripjaw Raptor, get a little bit more draw, maybe some interaction, but again, since Obosh might be basically the only black colored thing, I don't think it's worth it for Bouncer's Beatdown. They'll watch them play, I don't know, some other black colored stuff, and then I'll be kicking myself for not bringing in Bouncer's Beatdown here. They're wondering what to do against dinos. What is the best thing to do? What am I going to try to do? Pretty hard to sideboard against something you almost never see, which is a strength of dinos, I think, overall. Maybe the opponent sees the potential in the first game. Maybe we don't quite get the win, but maybe it's a little bit more of a dud. They don't feel they have to worry too much, and then we surprise them with the awesome potential, which is not this hand. Oh, it's happened again. Folks, multiple Huntmasters in one land. I'm going to risk it. Again, because Temple of Abandon gets us to scry. If the land or the card coming up isn't a land, we'll just send it to the bottom. And we got 2 chances to see that land because of the scry from this. Lots of stuff for 2. I want to risk it. It's been quite some time since I've used Temple of Abandon and done something like this. I don't exactly recommend it, but again, the math says I should be seeing 2 lands now, technically. Or 2 lands by turn 2, which definitely with Temple of Abandoned Scry, you would figure that's going to happen. They're taking their sweet time. Odd. Maybe they just want us to concede and they want a quick win? Something like that? Maybe they went AFK and... I don't know. You just never know. Maybe they disconnected. Maybe they're playing on their phone, which sometimes it does crash quite a bit. Never crashes on my computer, but the phone makes for some funny business. Especially if you haven't turned your phone off in quite a while. You let the battery run down to almost dead and then plugged it in. They say if you haven't powered your phone off purposely, or if it's just completely shut off because the battery is dead, that can cause weird issues with crashing. Okay. Huh. Well, dinos are so powerful. Even when they lose, they win. They knew who they were facing, and they knew the pain that was about to happen with a Temple of Abandon, 3 Huntmasters, 1 treasure map, Galta, or Regis or Alpha. Yeah, they knew the hand that I had, and it was just about the scariest hand you could imagine. Wow. That's alright, I'll take it. You never know. Maybe they had to go do something. Wings. Flyers. Something flying related. Yeah, hey, 2 lands are better than 1. And this definitely looks pretty good. Maybe it's Azorius Control. Definitely want to land. We've got the big Scary Dino with Tyrannix Rex already. Plus we have 3 other Carnage Tyrants coming up. And more Tyrannix Rex. Dimir Control. Okay. I imagine they'll counter something, but they don't quite know it's dinos yet. Treasure map maybe is less scary than Huntmaster. I did expect a censor. Okay. That's alright. We have plenty of things for 2, so might as well get that thing burned, whatever it is. Lots of counter spells. This is okay. It does seem to be classic. Oh, stumbling in the land department, I see. Classic Dimir Control. That's alright. We got a good chance. Hopefully they don't have Fatal Push. Nuts. That's right. Okay. Well, we'll draw 5th land next turn. We got a lot of Regis or Alphas, and that is going to be very scary for them. Especially if they stay starved in the mana department. Which was not the case, but at least we got a body. Oh, okay, there. You know what? I'm going to try attacking and see if they do anything to it. No, they don't. Okay, this will definitely... Oh. Okay, so they don't have any counterspell. That happened absolutely instantly. There was nothing they could have got him. Okay. Whew. I'm liking this. Sometimes we get starved, sometimes the opponent gets starved. It's been a little bit of back and forth tonight, that's for sure. But knowing it's Dimir Control, certainly keeping in shifting, Carnage, Tyrant, all that stuff. Yeah, just spooky. Spooky, I know. At least you see, bad things happen to either side. Maybe it happens to you a couple times in a row, maybe, Pterosaurus, like happened to you, you were losing, every match, you will win again. Rampaging Frostodon? They could have shield. I don't know. No. We'll leave it as is. We won the first game. I think we got a pretty good chance. Dimir control, Azorius control seems to be pretty good overall. Oh, that's interesting. Ton of lands, but I'll keep it. We got Temple of Abandon, both the 2 Temple of Abandons in the deck. Thoughtseize, do it. Oh, this is going to be interesting. You only got 1. Oh, and we got Tranix Rex. This is looking good. Oh, shifting. Ceratops coming up. Whew. Can't be countered. Can't be countered. You always win, even when you lose, because you're having a good time. Exactly. I love to hear it. Ranging. Nah. I mean, could have kept it because we would have a play next turn, but I might just want to go Stomping Ground anyways. Yeah. But yeah, as long as you're always having a good time, that is where it's at. Yeah, if all goes well and they don't do another Thoughtseize, we could eventually get Tranix Rex. I'm liking that. Can't counter shifting. Next turn we'll be at 5 for Regisaur, and we got a good chance. Maybe they have removal for shifting, but still, with 12 creatures in the deck that can't be countered, you got to imagine that's a very good chance to get some good stuff. And we get to give shifting haste, which is okay. It was going to die anyways. But if they didn't have Fatal Push, that would have been nice. A little bit of a payback for taking out Castle Garenbrig. A 1/1 shark. Not too scary. We'll try for this and see if it draws out a sensor. Something. That's alright. Might as well. We've got another one, and we're still going Carnage turn next turn. Oh, if we get one more land, the ultimate scary potential against decks like this. Good luck. Hopefully they don't draw something that makes us sacrifice Carnage Tyrant. That could be a possibility. But yeah, just cross your fingers. One more land. We still have a play with Regisaur Alpha, of course, which is pretty nice. Invoke Despair could be happening. Extinction Event. Yeah, as I said, something that makes us sacrifice. Okay, well. Let's try it. We got it. Let's give it a go. Might have another Shieldred's Edict, but they did use one. Oh my folks, this is why I say this type of deck might be my most favored matchup. What are they gonna do? Die. Probably. They might be able to pay an extra to make us... Okay, no, that's okay, unfortunately. Yes, I beat you to it. Block to save themselves, they're down to 1. They have to do something to Tranix Rex. Hopefully it's not something else that makes us sacrifice, but look. Oh! There we go. Man, good stuff. Good stuff. You see the potential of big scary dinos. 19 lands. 19 lands, and you still get it done. Against a deck you wouldn't expect to get it done. against. Woo! Woo! Good stuff, yes. GG, I must say. Register Alpha, fantastic. Slam that. Slam Tyrannix Rex, Carnage Tyrant. You get the deal. But my wife is tired. I'm going to take my son over. He's probably going to sleep on my chest. I'll play some more stuff. Maybe stomp some more Dimir control. But when I face Dimir, I have no fear. Pterosaurus. Everybody else watching, hopefully you had a good night. I'll add the chapters maybe tomorrow, something like that. If you're watching before I add the chapters, apologies. But have a good one, everybody watching right now, later on, and see you next time. Peace.